I am just in my car crying because I'm listening to Kanye West's song, God Is, and I'm having some revelations, folks. We've heard Kanye say that they are making us kill our own babies. Killing our own babies. Kanye is sharing a message that the black church should have been sharing for decades. Decades! Where has the black church been? Where has the black leaders and pastors been? That they haven't said a damn word about all this abortion in the black communities. Where have they been? It takes somebody like Kanye West to have a heart change from God to declare they're making us kill our own babies. Where has the black church been? God is going to replace you if you don't step up into your rightful place and ownership of the position and authority that God gave you. God will replace you. He will replace you. And that's exactly what Kanye is doing. Where are the black leaders now that are rallying behind Kanye saying, you know what, he's right. He's right. We've been killing our own babies. 20 million black babies in our country are gone. Where are the black leaders at? Where are they at? And then I had another revelation. All of this non-stop rhetoric about racism. You know what it takes? The mainstream media, all these politicians, they keep pushing this racial rhetoric. It's causing more division in our country. You know what it takes? It takes a touch from God to realize that we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We've all sinned and fallen short of God's glory. And once you know that, you can forgive. You can forgive anybody for anything once you know that we've all fallen short. That we are all imperfect people and that people have done horrible, evil things. But guess what? It wasn't the person. It was the devil behind the person. There's an enemy out there that seeks to kill, steal, and destroy from us. And he's been doing it. We've been letting him. Those in the church that know God, we've been letting him do this. The black leaders and pastors in the church that have been supporting politicians, I don't care what party, that support abortion, we've been letting him. We've been letting the enemy steal, kill, and destroy. And right now, that is exactly what certain politicians are seeking to do, and they're using racism to divide us. We can't let it happen. There needs to be an awakening in the hearts and minds of believers, of those that, I don't care if you've been lukewarm, right now is the time. Right now is the time to say yes to God, Say, God, have your way in my life. I know I've been running from you. Have your way in my life. I don't want to do it on my own anymore. Do what Kanye did. And just say yes to God and lay your life down to him and serve him. And I guarantee you, I'm living proof. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. I guarantee you, he will prove himself. He will make himself known to you. And when you know the love of God, it passes all understanding. It gives you so much peace, so much joy, and so much hope that you'd wonder why you had stayed away from his love for so long. We need a revival of hearts and minds that say yes to our Papa God. He is a good father. He's a good daddy. He wants to love his kids. And then he wants to co-labor with us. He wants to co-create things with us in this earth through you, through your hands, through your mind, through your heart. He wants to create things in you and through your life that will impact this world. Just say yes to God. Thank you, Kanye, for being bold enough and brave enough to say what the black church leaders of today have dared not to say for fear of losing their members. God, we forgive them. We forgive them right now, but we ask them to come into alignment with you, with your heart, with your purposes. Come into alignment with God's purposes. And his purposes are for life. I'm so thankful that Donald J. Trump is our president because he supports life. he supports life. If it was for no other reason that I voted for Donald Trump, and I will again in 2020, it's because he supports the lives of unborn babies. How can we ever vote for somebody that doesn't support life for our most precious? Where have we gone as a country? Where have we gone? It's time to come back to God. It's time to come back. Thank you, Kanye. Thank you for everybody that stands up for what God is doing right now. Believe and hope for the best, because I believe it's to come, but we are in a fight. We're in a battle. We're in a war. But I believe it's one we will win, because he's on our side. Our Papa God, the creator of the universe, is on our side.